Hi, here's your weekly astrology card pull for January 13th through the 19th for each of the signs. And I'm going to start with Aries. Aries, your card is non-attachment. Let's see here. Now is the time to practice non-attachment. Release your attachment to outcomes and permanence. Take more of a back seat to the universe so that you can allow it to offer you what is in alignment with your highest good, because in your current state, your perspective might be limited. And keep your mind and actions focused on what you want, but try to release your desperation for what you desire. This card suggests that you would benefit by releasing your grasp to people, concept, things, cravings, etc. When you release your grasping, you come into a vibration of allowing and non-resistance, and as a result, you experience both peace and a heightened perspective. Not only that, when you release your grasping to a certain outcome, you are actually making the space for an even better option to take its place. So practice non-attachment this week, Aries. Alrighty, Taurus. Card for you this week, Taurus, is open to life. Excuse me. Let's see. You are struggling with your desire to live your life or some aspect of your life here on earth. Your life may currently seem meaningless. You may feel like you have no sense of direction. Your life may currently feel tedious or pointless. Or some aspect of your life may feel bad enough that it is drowning out all the rest that is good. Stop living your life according to a bigger plan. Think only about this hour that you are in. What could you do in this hour that would cause you to feel a little bit better? You're not going to open up to living your life fully until you see that there might be something to life that feels good enough to live through, something that is worth living for. The time has come to carry more feeling good here and now instead of the bigger picture. So keep that in mind this week, Taurus. Be open to life. Try something new. Maybe cook a new meal, a new recipe you haven't tried. Go for a walk in nature. Alrighty, Gemini. Let's see what your card is. Integration. You are currently struggling to bring external things together and make them one, and it isn't working out so well. This card suggests that in order to bring these separate things together, you need to seek out and find the parts of you that contradict each other. Most of us are walking contradictions. You may find that there is a war within you between how you feel and how you want to feel, what you believe and what you want to believe. Discern which aspect of you is truer for you. Stop hiding your actual truths with what you want to have to be true. Once you are working with with what is actually true for you, you will be able to find out whether or not things fit together, and if so, how things can fit together to become one. Alrighty, let's see. The next card is for Cancers. Cancer, you got the card Unfold. Take a step back and let things unfold as they may. The person or thing within question needs some space. Pause in order to carefully consider what to do next. It does not do any good to try to force a seed to sprout. If you step back, it will present itself in due time. So pause, be patient, and let things be and unfold as they are. All right, Leo. Right, Leo, you guys got creativity. All right, Leos, transcend the traditional ideas, rules, patterns, relationships, or the like to create new, meaningful things. If you have been in resistance to your creativity, this is a good time to let it out of the bag. Everyone is a creator at their core. Everyone is an artist. What have you always wanted to create but you haven't yet? If you're in the middle of a creation, now's the time for it to progress. Meet your inner artist. Let the world be a canvas for your individual expression. Creative week for Leos. Alrighty, Virgos. Virgos, your card is security. Now is not the time to face your fears. This is the time to send yourself the message. I care too much about you to deny you the feeling of safety. You deserve to feel a sense of security in your safety and or stability. You deserve to experience an emotional state free from loss, fear, danger, and risk. What do you need in order to feel more secure? What do you need in order to feel safer? Do those things for yourself now. They may be things as big as ending a relationship, or they may be things as small as taking a bubble bath. It is not a crime to soothe yourself. It is not self-loving to be living in a perpetual state of fear. So definitely heed that advice this week, Virgos. Alrighty, Libra. Libra, got emotional expression card. The time has come to be honest with yourself about how you really feel, regardless of whether those feelings seem right or wrong to feel. This is not a time to try to keep it together in order to fulfill your true joy or true needs. You need to tell it like it is. It's time for authentic communication. How do you really feel? So keep that in mind this week, Libras. Communicate your feelings. Alrighty, Scorpio. Scorpio, you got the card called Inception. The struggle you are currently facing found its roots in your childhood. You may be telling yourself that your pain is because of something that is happening now, like a breakup or a lack of money or a loss that you have suffered. But really, this current event is just a reflection of an unresolved wound in your childhood. The time has come for integration. It is time to do some inner child work. So this week, Scorpios, set aside some time to meditate and go in deep and listen to your inner child and see what it has to say. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you got the card Financial Freedom. Abundance is coming to you. The freedom inherent in that abundance is coming to you as well. Let go of the worry. Stop limiting yourself financially, and this will make you a match to receiving more. Let money be like air. Breathe it out without worrying that there will be no breath to take it back in. Financial freedom is just the freedom to have, be, or do anything that you want. So give yourself that freedom before the money comes. It is a vibrational law that anything that will facilitate that freedom must come to you as well. So remember that this week, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, your card is excitement. You have come face to face with something that has caused you to feel a great sense of enthusiasm and eagerness. The enthusiasm and that you feel is a powerful energy that you can channel in any direction that you like. You may have the tendency of not letting yourself feel excited because of your fear of disappointment. But at this time, the universe wants you to throw caution to the wind. Let yourself feel the elation of excitement. Ride the waves of this excitement to whatever you are excited for. So, Cappies, be excited. Remember that this week, anytime you feel kind of like you're going to be disappointed some way, just remember that card. Be excited. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, you guys got the mini card. It's really not as bad as it sounds. Alrighty, let's see. The mini card. Regardless of whatever. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, it's just saying the meaning, reverse or not, is the same. So you, Aquarius, you are resisting your awakening. At this point in time, you are particularly resistant and closed down, and so now it is time for a wake-up call from the universe. Here is a set of questions you need to answer for yourself at this time. So write this down for this week and look at it like every single day, okay? Number 1, what is the positive intention I have for keeping this negative thing in my life? What need is being met by it? Why don't I want to get better or improve this situation? Number 2, what do I not want other people to know about me? What am I trying to hide or deny? Number 3, why am I not doing the things I know I should be doing? Number 4, if I weren't scared, what would I do? Number 5, what in my life is worth suffering for? Number 6, what am I willing to give up, or what do I need to give up in order to have what I want? And number 7, if I weren't scared to admit it, what would I admit to myself that I really want? This card is as liberating as it is painful to draw. It suggests that we must awaken to our true selves and our true desires if we are to live a life that is worth living. It demands that you admit what you want to yourself. It also demands that you admit to the ways that you are preventing yourself from what you want and why. So quit being hard on yourself. That's how I take the meanie card, being mean to yourself. Ask yourself these questions, okay? Alrighty, Pisces. Okay, that one just literally flew out, so let's see what that one says. Number 7, healing. That was Capricorn's card for last week. You're being given the opportunity to heal. The universe is calling you to become sound, healthy, and whole again. Trust that your healing is in process and that the opportunities for further healing are finding their way to you. You do not need to force it to happen. Allow others to assist in your healing process and be open to new opportunities that come your way, even if they seem out of the ordinary. All powers in the universe are working with you to get you to a state of well-being. So, remember that this week, Pisces. It's a week of healing. Let other people help you. Take it easy, take breaks, and also look out for any opportunities that might come your way too. I'm going to do something different this week. I'm going to pull a card for all signs for the week. This card will be something the signs need to pay attention to equally. Okay, the card, sorry, put it back down before holding it up. The card for everybody to remember this week is Integrity card. Make the choice to honor your personal truth. Integrity makes you feel whole and unimpaired. Sacrificing your moral and ethical principles or doing what does not feel good is a form of self-betrayal. Do not run from accountability. Brutal honesty with yourself is important at this time. Do not compromise yourself in any way. Now is the time to be there for yourself completely and live by what you know is right for you. I had that feeling that we all would need to remember that message for this week. Don't be scared to say no. Remember your boundaries. Be nice. You don't have to be mean about it. You know, if someone's like, you know, in your space and you're like, kind of not in the mood for them to be in my space, but I don't want to be mean about it, well, you can't ignore it because you're denying yourself. So just pause, breathe, and say, I'm sorry, I kind of need some time to myself right now, or, you know, something nice way in your own words. But I I hope everybody has a good week and they enjoyed this week's reading.